Hey, what's up? Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are, welcome to my channel. Yeah, North Korea, they love threatening. From CNN, North Korea warns United States to prepare for Christmas gift, but no one's sure what to expect. Now, the very last time North Korea said expect a Christmas gift was 2016, I think, when they started the medium intercontinental ballistic missile, nuclear missile testing. That was the last gift that they gave. So let's read this. CNN. North Korea will send a Christmas gift to the United States, but what that present contains will depend on the outcome of ongoing talks between Washington and Pyongyang, a top official has warned. The ominous comments, which some have interpreted as a sign that North Korea could resume long-distance missile tests, come as the clock ticks closer to the country's self-imposed end-of-year deadline for nuclear negotiations with the Trump administration. Excuse me. I would hypothesize that it would be really difficult to get North Korea to actually stop doing these nuclear missile tests. Kim Jong-un is kind of stuck for his people and his own self-image, I guess. He's kind of stuck. He's going to look for reasons to resume testing. I mean, he's got to. It's his reputation, so he's not going to stop. He's just looking for a reason, I believe. Again, just my opinion. Talks between the two sides have appeared to be in a rut in recent months, with North Korea conducting several shorter-range missile tests. And this is one of those things because, in my opinion, I believe North Korea is one of those countries that actually would use nuclear missiles. I think they really would. In a statement translated on the state news agency, Rai Tae-song, a first vice minister at the North Korean Foreign Ministry working on U.S. affairs, accused U.S. policymakers of leveraging talks with Kim Jong-un for domestic political gain. But of course, it's for political gain. But that doesn't mean that there's also something there worried about the world. I mean, look, if North Korea develops long-range nuclear missiles that are capable of hitting the United States, then we're instantly going to be sunk right back into another Cold War. If we get sunk back into a Cold War, well, the problem with having really big, bad weapons is they're only big and bad weapons if you use them, and every country knows that. The only thing stopping nuclear war is mutual destruction. If one country had all the nukes and no other country had any way to retaliate, the nukes would probably be used. That's just the nature of human beings and the nature of war. The dialogue, continuing to read, the dialogue touted by the U.S. is, in essence, nothing but a foolish trick hatched to keep the DPRK, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, bound to dialogue and use it in favor of the political situation and election in the United States. Of course. I mean, look, it could possibly be one of those where it's just a good thing where we're trying to prevent them from having long-range nuclear missiles and thereby stopping the stress and the posturing of a Cold War. But at the same time, using that for political gain, both can be done at the same time. It's not a mutually exclusive thing. It is entirely up to the United States what Christmas gift it will select to get, added Ree. It was 2017, not 2016. I am sorry. That was my bad. In 2017, North Korea referred to its first test launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile as a gift for the United States on the 4th of July holiday. That launch sparked what became a tense, months-long standoff between the two sides. And Russia and China backing North Korea, us backing South Korea right on the border of North Korea. If North Korea develops missiles that are capable of hitting the United States, it's going to be bad. It's going to be it's going to be tense, and it's going to be bad. It's hard to predict because it could go either way, said Do-yeon Kim, senior advisor on Northeast Asia and nuclear policy to the International Crisis Group. It really depends on the circumstances and the situation, which will better inform how North Korea reacts. But I would tell you, in my opinion, right now, North Korea is in a political position where they are definitely more apt to push and use for developing long-range nuclear ballistic missiles. It's kind of a political must right now for Kim Jong-un. If he fails, it would be really bad for his regime. On Wednesday, North Korea's state-run Korean Central News Agency announced that the country's most powerful political body, the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, will meet at the end of December in order to discuss and decide on crucial issues in line with the needs of the development of the Korean Revolution and the changed situation at home and abroad. A little bit of a scary, tense situation here. The reason being is because on their past, look, they are looking for reasons. They are looking for reasons to continue with the nuclear testing. They have to. Their political stance depends on it. That's just the way it is. I'm going to skip a little bit down here to where Trump quotes. Trump quoting, "My relationship with Kim Jong-un is really good, but that doesn't mean he won't abide by the agreement we signed," Trump said. "I hope he lives up to the agreement, but we're going to find out," added Trump. Kim Jong-un definitely likes to likes sending rockets up, doesn't he? "That's why I call him Rocket Man," Trump said. It's in quotes, so I'm saying Trump said. Oh. Propaganda, all this right here is Kim Jong-un riding a horse on a ancient mythical mountain called Pikau or Piku. Propaganda. This is just all the propaganda here. Kim Jong-un is taking on the anti-imperialists' credentials of his grandfather. Yeah, okay. We don't want another Cold War. We really don't. A Cold War is a rattle-sabering thing. It's two sides getting together saying, "Hey, my weapons are great. Your weapons are great. Whose weapons are better?" North Korea is kind of a wild card. They are not like Russia or some of the other countries where we can better predict what would happen. They are unpredictable. I sure hope the talks go well. I would hate the tenseness of a Cold War. I would. That said, a Cold War can actually be quite profitable for certain industries. So I wonder how many industries are actually pushing this, like the military-industrial complex, private weapons manufacturers, things like that. But educate yourselves, inform yourselves. I'll see you guys on the next one.